Hi friends, and welcome to day 0 of the Kilimanjaro Trek Diary. I call it day 0 because not much is really going on at the moment. Day 1 will start tomorrow as we make our way to the airport, get on that plane and head towards Africa. But this is important. Day 0 really encompasses all the bits and bobs I need to be able to get up the mountain, things I'll be taking with me to make the trek successful. It's a combination of things I had to buy, things I've had to rent, things I've borrowed from other people and friends, and things I've had already, really. So it all makes up this this final ensemble of things that's going to get me there. And to prove it's not some sort of dodgy voiceover with another guy in my place, here I am, beard and all. Sorry folks, but this is the real deal. So without further ado, let me just go through the equipment quickly. Shoes, right, so hiking boots. This is going to be the main pair of boots I'll be using for the trek. Very comfortable Salomon GTX. I've used them a number of times already, so they're well broken in. Been to Wales, been to Snowdon, done the Barla Lake Challenge in them. So plenty of usage. I know they're going to get me up that mountain. They're going to do their job. Innovate fell running trainers. So these I actually used last weekend on the Spartan races. So this is about as clean as I'm going to get them. But they'll be mostly used in the camp once we've done the hike for the day. It's good to get out of the hiking boots just to get into something that's a bit lighter weight. And I may even use them on the first few days as the temperature's quite hot. At the base of the mountain it's 30 degrees centigrade. So this might be the choice of shoe just in the first part of walking. Smarter trainers, these are going to be mostly for going to and from the country. I'm not going to take them up the mountain really. I'm going to leave them in the bag back at the hotel, along with a pair of jeans and anything else that's not really relevant for the mountain itself. Wrap down jacket. This is going to be swapped in really for the last part of the mountain. This will be the top half. As temperatures start to plummet and go south of 0 degrees centigrade, this is probably going to start to see more usage. I wouldn't expect to be using it the very first part of the trip. I'm going to be using my waterproof shell, which is currently actually in the washing machine getting re-waterproofed as we speak. These are my technical trousers. They're actually shorts with zip leggings. I use them all the time. These are my go-to trousers for hiking, and because they're so adaptable, you can start off with the shorts. Again, when it's hot temperatures at the base, put the legs on as it gets cooler. Just works well. It's a good technical quick drying trouser. Fleece as things get a bit cooler. So this is the bag. It's just my bicycle backpack. Nothing extravagant really. It's just, the thing with Osprey bags is they're all really good. You can use them for different things. You don't have to use them specifically for what they're intended for. But like most Osprey bags, it's a cycling backpack, so it's customized for some cycling features. It will still do the job. For anything that it is not too good at, I do have various accessory straps here. I can bind things to it if I need to. If I need to, say for example, take the walking poles with me. The walking poles may be once we're on the mountain. Once we start to make the ascent, I'll get these out. I just need to be able to carry them with me. So I'll see what I can do. I'm sure I'll be MacGyvering things, jury-rigging things as I need to go along. This is a dry pack, 5-litre dry pack for the rucksack. The rucksack does have a waterproof cover, but you know, why risk it? This is going to be for the valuables, things that I can't afford to get wet, things that aren't waterproof. It wasn't that expensive either. Perfect. This is the battery packs. This will be feeding power to my camera. My GoPro camera here. I'll be taking some shots of the mountain, of the vistas. Not doing too much with it really, apart from just some of the walking. I'll be doing the daily diaries on my phone. I'll be doing some static photos on my phone as well. But this will be the main thing that's charging them all. Solar panel. First time I've used one really, but this will be charging the battery pack directly, not the devices directly. And that's something I can actually get out and deploy during the walk. It's quite sunny there. I wouldn't expect any rain. It's meant to be the driest part of the season at the moment. Foot warmers. These are actually for my cycling bag. I cycle in the colder months, so these are very handy, and again, something great for hiking. Various camera accessories, cables, my sunglasses, very important, spare laces for the boots, very important, first aid kit, Petzl headband. This will be the head torch I need for the last part of the trip. We're going to be doing a midnight trip to get to the peak before sunrise, so this will be very important. This will be a backup as well. It's a hand wound torch. Going over all the various medical stuff, just quickly. So, book stem, anti-sickness tablets, and this is the altitude sickness tablets, acetazolamide, paracetamol, antidiuretics, ibuprofen, plasters, factor 50 because I'm a pasty fuck, wound cleansing wipes, Vaseline, chapstick, the whole lot, mosquito spray, yeah, the usual stuff you'd find. I've still got some of my paperwork here. I could take it with me in the day pack, but this will probably stay back at the base camp. Hat, buff, gloves. Actually, my skiing gloves with a wool base glove liner as well, which I've added to it. Those are my two new additions. 1 litre Camelback water bottles, which gives me a good amount of water for the trek. The ones I had before weren't really big enough, and I needed. And hydration is going to be a big thing on the mountain. It's really important to stay hydrated to help with the altitude. Wet wipes, isotonic energy gels. That'll be for the last push up the mountain. And that's really it for the day pack. I mean, I wouldn't expect to be carrying everything. I'll be swapping things in and out as I need to, and putting the extra excess back in the camp bag. Speaking of the camp bag, just a quick overview here as well. So, after sun, lots of tissues, probably be doubling up as toilet paper as well. This is the anti-malaria tablets. I'll be having those daily and probably feeling like a shit. This is knee support. I'd actually did a Spartan race last weekend. Buggered my knee up slightly, and I'm hoping that it's not going to cause me problems, but I do have both the freeze spray and the support there to help with any inflammation. And that's it. Yeah, a towel, clothes, lots of base layers here. So these are really important actually. The merino wool base layers and socks are going to keep me very, very warm, hopefully for the last top part of the mountain. Fleece, self-inflating pillow, Tundra rental 5 season sleeping bag. This is my new favourite addition. This is a 90 litre duffel bag, which can also be worn like a rucksack. This was a bit of a bargain from Amazon. Highly recommended as a bargain bag for trekking. From people who actually done Kilimanjaro in the comments and Peru. Well, they say they did it, but who knows. 80 litre dry bag for that bag as well. So everything here is going to go inside the dry bag. Just gives it another extra layer of protection from the elements. I really don't want to get the sleeping bag wet. I don't want to get my clothes wet, especially when it gets cold as well. And then just a small bag here just to leave off the mountain securely with my smarter clothes. And that's it. So, hope I've kind of given you a quick overview. Nothing outrageous, but I'm sure I'll be using a lot of this, and I'll be giving you updates over the next several days as I make up my way really towards Kilimanjaro. So, this is Matt signing off.